Welcome, guys.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah. So I'm quite interested to know a little bit more about you guys and your background. So do you want to start with yourself and just tell me a bit
My
more?
name is Matt LaLuzerne. I'm one of the licensed surveyors here for GPI Geospatial in Florida. I'm the regional operations manager, so I cover the territory all of Florida and handle anything from help with pursuits all the way through project delivery and resource planning.
Okay.
And I'm Paul Badr. I'm the president of GPI Geospatial. So I oversee about 100 of our employees in about 8 some offices. And I travel quite a bit, and I'm registered land surveyor in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. And I'm a graduate of UNCC Charlotte in Civil Engineering Technology.
Wow. Okay. So where are you exactly based? Where's the company
We
exactly
have
based?
2 headquarters. We have a headquarters here in Orlando and another one in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay. Yeah, North Carolina is really nice. I was there a couple of years ago now. I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, really pretty. Very friendly, actually.
Very friendly.
Very friendly place.
So take me back. So just give me a bit of an explanation of your company and what some of the things you've done.
Go ahead, Paul.
Well, we're a subsidiary of Agreement Peterson, Inc. We're a ESOP company, about 1,500 some people, employees. We're primarily based up and down the East Coast. We do a lot of engineering, a lot of design, a lot of CI, CM work. We're the top 50 ENR rated, and but our division is the Geospatial division and of Agreement Peterson.
Okay.
And so we deal with anything to do with geospatial, such as aerial mapping and imagery and remote sensing and mobile LiDAR
and orthos, countywide, statewide, engineering type of projects. And so
What are
we do
some
it
of the
all.
things that you quite like? What's your favourite?
Well, my biggest background is obviously in the aerial side of things, and so we have aerial platforms, we have aircraft that we utilize to capture imagery and LiDAR, but so it's all really integrated, whether you're doing it on the ground or you do it from the air, or you're doing it from mobile. So we integrate all of the data sets and make it work for our clients.
Right. Yeah. Do you have a particular favourite?
Yeah, I'm a little bit more on the land base. I love the aerial aspects as well, but I like the complements of the traditional survey as well as mobile LiDAR.
Right.
And static LiDAR, the high accuracy, real dense point clouds, things like that.
Okay. So take me back to the days before TopoDOT, using TopoDOT. I'd be quite interested to know how you got on, and where it went from there, really.
Well, I'll start. Obviously LiDAR data is very dense data. It's a lot of computing power needed to extract from it. And we were utilizing some other software, and the systems were crashing on us, and the software was not designed to handle that amount of data. And then TopoDOT came in and found a solution for us to be able to extract from large data sets and extract efficiently. And they keep on getting better at it by automating some of the features. And then so now the only tool we use for mobile LiDAR extraction is TopoDOT.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So is there any specific projects that you could have done with TopoDOT in the old days?
Oh, yeah, so we have several miles of interstate mapping. We're very active in limited access right-of-way type mapping, especially in Florida, throughout the Carolinas as well, where you have a large corridor, very wide width, long distances for miles and miles of interstate. Using some of the pre-TopoDOT technology and software, it was very cumbersome, long time, long schedules. Now it's a much more robust platform, and we get through the project a lot faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to add to that is, TopoDOT works on top of MicroStation, so it made it much easier for us to deliver data to our clients, specifically DOT clients. Most of them work in MicroStation, so it was pretty easy integration for us and to make it work. Yeah.
And with the DOTs integrating to a 3D environment, TopoDOT already works in that platform, which makes that transition for the designers much easier, and it's a very streamlined process.
That's a good point,
Yeah.
yeah. So what does your technicians think then from before and after, you know?
Well, they like it a lot more now.
They do.
I would consider them power users.
Yeah.
Very well known locally here. We have our largest TopoDOT extraction office is in Florida, right here in Orlando. We're a Regal shop, so we've known Ted since his time there. So that transition, familiarity with the staff, we call up Fabian, he helps us out. So at the technical level, they integrate a lot with the Certainty 3D employees, and that service level has been beneficial to the guys and gals, and they really enjoy working on that platform.
Okay.
Yeah, and to add to that is, you know, Ted and his group, they're very accommodating when it comes to requests. You know, let's say we're looking at a feature or something to extract, and then we can, you know, offer our suggestions, and then before you know it, they write a piece of software to accommodate us, and so that's very helpful for our business to interact with software developers.
So
It's as TopoDOT grows, you know, it's growing with you as well as TopoDOT. So
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what are some of the things that you like then about the software, the people, the service? You know, what are some of the things?
I would want to say that the automated features, you know, especially like automating, you know, extraction of edge of pavement or guardrails or any of these features that can save us time extracting, because extracting data from point clouds is the most time-consuming area of what we do. And then so automating some of these features, and I'm not talking automating that you're having to edit these features and making them work, but their automation features are fairly robust. They're pretty good. And so you click on one end and on another one, and you can see the line forming. So that's been great for us to save time on extracting features.
What about time savings? You know, days in the office, the guys have been doing it. How long? What's the sort of time it's reduced it to? Do you know?
I mean, Matt might have a better answer, but I would say in the 40% range, you know, savings, which is huge.
So, especially from a monetary point of view, guys
Yeah,
doing
absolutely.
the job.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it puts it in an environment that's easily divisible for multiple people to work on, so you could have 10, 12, 15 or more technicians on a single project versus traditional survey crews that's not using the LiDAR combined with TopoDOT would take much longer in the field. Then you have weather impacts, things like that. Pulling the resources completely in the office and allowing having a divide and conquer approach really increases our ability to meet schedules.
Yeah.
And we work with large data sets. I mean, it's miles and miles of data, and sometimes, you know, wide area collection. And then so it's important to us, not just, you know, financially, but operationally, for, you know, a group of 10, 15 mappers and scientists to work on these data sets and making them work by storing that data on the servers, and we're using some of the TopoDOT cloud services too. So it's, you know, they're finding means for us to do our work efficiently and in a smart way, and then keeping our clients happy with schedule and budgets.
Very important.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of TUC?
This is my I think my third time attending. I got the
you
green
got
dot,
the green
so
dot.
I'm good to
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
It's a great opportunity to showcase our knowledge of the software. We, like I said earlier, we're a power user. Being local here in Orlando, we have the opportunity and advantage of working closely with your staff. So we get to have some one-on-one time, really talk at the technical level, learn a lot from other users as well. And then the networking opportunities. There's multiple state DOTs that are here. We get to showcase the software, showcase the technology behind not just the software but the equipment, whether it's a new aerial sensor, new mobile sensor, things like that. It really provides an environment for the community to get together and compare notes a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is my first time, and
Welcome.
so far, thank you. So far, it's just a great conference. Like Matt mentioned, the networking of your peers and who's using what and how do you use it, and it's just a great information to have. And this is a small niche industry, you know, what we do, geospatial work, and then so we pretty much all know each other and or of each other as well. And then so to have the opportunity to network and share information helps the industry overall, and so that's great.
That's great. Well, thank you very much and enjoy the rest of TUC.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thanks for
Elaine.
having us.
Thank you for having
Appreciate
us.
it.
Appreciate it.